The social and literary scene of 20th century England. The 20th century was a time of immense social, political, and technological change in England, shaped by two world wars, decolonization, and advancements in science and industry. These shifts were reflected in literature, which moved from modernist experimentation to postmodernist fragmentation and social realism. Social scene of 20th century England, world wars and their impact. World War I, 1914 to 1918, devastated Europe, leading to social disillusionment and economic hardship. The interwar years saw economic struggles, the rise of totalitarian regimes, and political instability. World War II, 1939 to 1945, further reshaped society, leading to the decline of the British Empire and the rise of the welfare state. Social reforms and class changes. The post war period saw significant social reforms. The Beveridge Report, 1942, led to the establishment of the National Health Service, NHS, in 1948, ensuring health care for all. The class system became less rigid, with education and economic opportunities expanding for the working class. The Butler Education Act, 1944, made secondary education free, increasing literacy and social mobility. Women's rights and cultural shifts, women gained more rights throughout the century. The Representation of the People Act, 1918, granted voting rights to women over 30, later extended to all women in 1928. The feminist movement of the 1960s and 1970s fought for equal pay, reproductive rights, and workplace equality. Meanwhile, multiculturalism grew as immigration from former colonies reshaped British identity. Technological and scientific progress. Technological advancements from television to the internet transformed communication. Scientific discoveries, including DNA research and space exploration, influenced literature and public consciousness. Literary scene of 20th century England. Modernism, early 20th century. Modernist writers experimented with form and perspective, reflecting post war disillusionment and the fragmentation of identity. Notable figures include T.S. Eliot, The Wasteland, Exploring Despair and Cultural Decay, Virginia Woolf, Mrs. Dalloway, Using Stream of Consciousness Narration, James Joyce, Ulysses, Revolutionizing Narrative Techniques, Postmodernism and Social Realism. Post war literature became more diverse, questioning traditional narratives. George Orwell, 1984, Animal Farm, critiquing totalitarianism. Samuel Beckett, Waiting for Godot, representing existential absurdity. Salman Rushdie, Midnight's Children, blending history and magical realism. Conclusion. The 20th century saw rapid social change reflected in literature's shift from modernism to postmodernism. Literature responded to war, technology, and shifting identities, shaping contemporary thought.